Hi, and welcome to another episode of Well Aged Scotch. In this episode, I'll be talking about Dalwhinnie 15 Year. So, with Dalwhinnie 15 Year, I've seen it a few times at the liquor store, and it was always something I kind of had in the back of my mind to try, but I was intimidated at first to try it because it's a 15 year, and I wanted to work my way up, and I was trying to go with the lower price point scotches at first. But see, I bought this for $60, and I'm really glad that I did, because it probably is the smoothest scotch that I've had yet. It's very, very easy on the palate and everything, and I was actually going in to buy Lagavulin 8 year, going into this grocery store. I was actually in Philadelphia, and I'm glad they could only get the Lagavulin 8 year online, because I've never seen that in a store, and I was really surprised that I saw it on their website. And so I'm going to do a review of this and kind of back up my claims that I've already made. Well, try to back up the claims I've already made for Dalwhinnie. And 15 year, I can't think of any other whiskeys that I've had that have been 15 year. Like odd numbers I found, except like 23. I see a lot of 23s, but I was thinking the other day that there wasn't a lot of whiskeys that were odd numbers. Although my favorite that I think I've ever had was a Port Charlotte 11 year, and if I can ever get my hands on another one, like a whole bottle of that, I actually had just 1 dram of it once, and it was awesome. All right. So as usual, I do my 3 glasses, see how they're different. Let's see, I just want a little taste. So I was actually visiting with my brother this past weekend, and it was actually a nice little balance because he brought Talisker, and so that was like the more like harsh taste. It's not incredibly harsh, but that was more of a harsh taste. And then when we wanted like a nice gentle whiskey, we had the Dalwhinnie 15. All right, so you can see it's pretty light. Not much color to it, but that's okay. I don't mind. All right, and it has nice like light smell to it. There's not much depth to it, but I like it because it's easy on the nose, has like some floral notes to it, and so it's I think it's something that you could definitely get used to. I don't think you could go wrong with it. Old Faithful. I love drinking out of this glass. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about it. And of course, I'll link in the little video notes that a link for that glass, because I think everyone should have one. Yeah. So the Dalwhinnie 15, that was like that was kind of quick, but it's like a nice light taste to it. It's pretty easy to drink. What is it? It's 40. It's about 40. It's 43%. So it's good for being a little bit more. I really don't think it makes a difference from the 40 to 43%. With 46, I don't like. I'm trying to think what's a 46 thing of. Ardbeg's 46. But that's an Isla, so it'd be kind of comparing, a little bit comparing apples to oranges, but that's, I don't think you experience much of a difference, and I've always liked the cask strength You know, it's stronger, but I feel like it has so much more flavor to it. So that's pretty good out of the Glencairn glass. It kind of mellows out the taste for you, but I think you kind of have to work to see which glass you like the best. And you know, there are some whiskeys that I actually like the Glencairn glass more than this glass. And then the lowball tumbler, whatever you want to call it, I find it's best to use this glass when you just like, you're not really, I don't want to say you're not paying attention to the whiskey, but you're kind of just like passively drinking it. You're not really sitting there and studying the different layers and the notes to it. So I like to use a glass like this when it's just kind of like a passive ordeal. But I'm so glad that I bought this Dalwhinnie 15 year. It was like $60, and so it stays within that $40 to $60 range that I like to sit in, and I think that's a good range for when you're buying whiskey. So just let me know if you have any different experience with Dalwhinnie 15, or you think that there's a Scotch out there that is lighter than this, because you know, Glenmorangie might like say that they have the tallest stills and the lightest taste, but I think this is the easiest to drink in my opinion. So just let me know if you got any different recommendations. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, and one last thing. So I created a book, and I created this book so that it's like a quick reference guide for someone. Well, it's mainly geared towards someone that's kind of new to the whiskey, or more specifically the Scotch world. And it's not the complete guide, but I think it's a really good guide to how to get kind of your feet wet and how to make good decisions when it comes to ordering Scotch, which ones would be best to start with, because nothing would be worse than going to the store and messing up like I did when I went there, and I think I bought a Bowmore 10 year, and I was just like, oh, this would be fine. I've had whiskey before, and I started with a really bad experience, and I had no clue what Isla was or what this peat taste was. So I created this book so that people could flip through it and kind of educate themselves a little bit, so they make more informed decisions when they're buying whiskey, and to kind of have like a catalyst for when you're going to start your whiskey journey. So just be on the lookout for that, and I'll definitely give you guys the information about it when it comes out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.